Twerp here, earth-shattering news. DoorDash has changed things again. Look, I know that we're independent contractors. I'm using that term because it's the best one to describe what we do. Not that it's accurate, but it's the best one to describe what we do, so get off of it. As independent contractors, they don't owe us anything. We all know this. That's the fact. It is nothing that can be changed about that. You can bitch all you want to and say all these smart things that make you look really smart on YouTube as a gig content creator, but let's face it, none of it's true. I've covered a lot in the last 3 videos. I stand by everything I said, even when I said it wrong. But one thing I can't get past is going to a shop and deliver when you have a basket halfway full, which means you spent the better part of a couple minutes in that damn place. 100% fill rate. You got it done in about the right time. Let's not glorify every video. I got it done in 2 minutes and it gave me 16 hours. No. I get lucky too once in a while. You know, I'll get it done in 10 minutes versus 20, shit like that. Sometimes I'm at 28 minutes of 19, whatever. I haven't heard too many videos cover that as of this year, but that little timer doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It means absolutely zero. So to this day, I'm a little shocked that the Brash Dasher still brings up that he beat the clock. I'm assuming that he means that he beat the average of other dashers that have done the same type of work in that area or around that area. So I'm assuming that, because that's probably a logical move to make if you want to compare yourself to other dashers, because that clock literally, it tells you that that's for your reference. Look it up. So I get this job done. I'm heading to checkout. And as I'm heading to checkout, verifying a few things. I don't like to send stuff, people, where the boxes are damaged, with the plastic frozen things, or they got a little cut in them, what have you. And as I'm doing that, I noticed it says, do not use self-checkout. Really? Since when in the fuck is an independent contractor supposed to be told how to do the job? Pardon me 1 second. There, I got it over with. I had something in there. I'm sorry. So since when are we not supposed to do the job the way that works best for us and the customer? The reason I'm asking you guys this is because I don't know if you have a store in your area where you do your shop and delivers, and they got 20 self-checkouts and they got 1 cashier with 18 fucking checkout lanes with no cashiers in them. Just the one. And they got about that many fucking people in line with tons of shit in each basket. Fuck me running. I'm lost. Do they realize that if we go to one of those regular checkouts, what's going to happen? We are going to jack every part of the system up. It doesn't matter how long it took you to do the order. What about waiting in line? Do you think that's got something to do with Dash by Time? Are they trying to promote Dash by Time by saying, well, if you're going to have to wait 20 to 40 minutes to check out, maybe you should go with Dash by Time. That way, you get paid to wait in line. I don't know. Do you think that's what it is? I haven't heard anybody talking about this. Most of the people on one side of the fence are just to eke a fucking testicle, and all they do is talk about, oh, that's not how it works. This is how it works. No, this is how it works. That's not how it works. It drives me fucking bat nut shit crazy. Only because it keeps on changing every fucking day. What GigTuber knows how this shit actually works right? I'd like to know. Oh, by the way, somebody told me that they had a friend that got deactivated on YouTube for drinking a beer. Well, I guess I'm not their friend. Moving on. When I went and saw that, I want you guys to tell me what you think I actually ended up doing in that situation. Happened to me twice today. I've never seen that before. But a better question is, I don't know if it's better. It's an equal. It's just as good. Do you think it's possible for a Dasher to be deactivated for not following the directions of the DoorDash app when it says not to use self-checkout? I don't see anything in the terms of service yet. They haven't updated it yet. I looked, I tried, I couldn't find a thing. Maybe you guys know something. If you do, fantastic. Please share it with me. Your opinions do count, but I'd like to see something in writing if you can do that. Anything on the DoorDash app that you can screen capture and share in a video. Or, believe it or not, I officially have an email attached to my YouTube channel that you can send anything you want to. And no, I'm not stupid enough to open them all up. I'm pretty much going to have to be told on YouTube your email address, or sort of, that you're going to send me one with a certain subject, and then I might open it up, but it's going to get wiped out if it's spam or whatever anyway. So yeah, you can do that. It's Genie and Torp at Genie and Torp at Gmail. Anyway, it's on my thing, about page or whatever, contact info. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what that's about. But on top of that, do you get deactivated for going through a self-checkout? Number one, what's the reason behind us not being able to go through the self-checkout? And number two, if you do not use a regular self-checkout and go to one of those minimum wage self-checkout people that are miserable as fuck, slow as fuck, and couldn't give a shit about a Dasher, they make that known when they see the phone. I don't know how many of you guys know about this, but apparently retail stores do not like Dashers. I don't know why, but I don't know why. I'm not even going to assume why. They just don't like. I've seen it with other Dashers. They got the same problem. Every once in a while, they find a couple good ones, I guess you could say that. But mostly, they're just in bad moods and they don't like anybody. What is the point, though, when you got all those self-checkouts open and you got to wait in line for 20 to 30, 40 minutes in a regular line? I don't get that. So clear that up for me. So this is just another thing that has screwed me up. It's not so much that we're independent contractors being told what to do and how to do it, but it goes along the same line with all the aggravation that I get put through watching these guys lie on DoorDash all the time. You know, the Dashing Traders, the Flexes, all these guys. They just spew shit out of their mouth because it applies to them, and they're not taking anything else as a fucking substitute for the actual way it works. Even knowing that they'll admit that different markets are different, but they'll say you're just wrong. That's not a good place to find an answer to your problem. Because if you notice some of these guys, if you disagree with them, they just get mad and angry and they get all their friends to bully up on you in a fucking schoolyard and throw basketball and peanuts at you. YouTube deactivation, apparently. Fucking news to me. So, I'm thinking that what I'm going to start doing is going through the regular checkout for Shop and Delivers, no matter how long it takes, and see if I get any of those messages. Are you still there at the store? See what the customer does. See if DoorDash has an automated message for me. Because I've seen those when I'm driving before. You do not appear to be heading in the right direction. I'm like, no, your GPS does not appear to be fucking working. Your servers do not appear to be fucking working. I wish I could take that back. But if I'm wrong, but I'm not, because I've seen it too many times. And now they're adding new shit for the summer, which I have no clue why. Oh, and by the way, I am so glad I'm top Dasher for the month with the 70 AR, because I'll tell you right now, Shop and Delivers are worse now than they've ever been in my market. See how I underscored my market? Everybody's out of everything. Everything's wiped out. It's always gone. There's nothing there. I couldn't get top Dasher for the week if I tried right now. They're sending me half of the Shop and Delivers, and that's being on the priority list. They're sending me half, and I'm going, and the damn things are always out of something. We got a Walgreens here. I don't know if you guys know what a Walgreens is, but if you have one in your market, this is what Walgreens used to be. They partnered with Kroger's a long time ago, and they carried overstock from Kroger and Walgreens. Well, as of last year, they made an announcement. We no longer will be supporting Kroger. We will no longer be doing anything with Kroger. And sure as shit, they weren't lying. It was supposed to be March of this year when it came into effect, and it pretty much went into full effect by April. No. DoorDash does not recognize that. They still let them shop through that stuff, and it's like, I was just talking to the merchant today at Walgreens. It's like, is there any way that we can talk to DoorDash or Walgreens and let them know that this doesn't work anymore? This stuff it's not going to be here anymore, ever again. It's not out of stock. It's been deleted from the stock. It's not coming back. And then you got to sit there for a fucking half hour, wait for the customer to respond if you're lucky enough, and tell them, I started off now with, Kroger is no longer in Walgreens. And they're like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, with all the information that we as Dashers get updated on and changed, they can't tell the customer, or they can't get their IT department to get in there, their savvy guys, get them in there and say, can you not remove all the products from our platform that are no longer available in your store, please, so that we can save a lot of time and money and headaches for our Dashers, our customers, and our team in the IT department? That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? But they're not doing it. They're not even close to trying to fucking do it. Why? Are they moving too fast, growing too fast, and we are going to seep through the cracks? Half of my orders that I guarantee you right now, it's Wednesday. I'll guarantee by next Monday when I get my shop and deliver, my stats at a glance, it's going to be 50% fill rate. 50% fill rate. And I didn't get enough jobs to get Top Dasher for the week. I'm like, well, it's not because I didn't get enough. It's because you didn't send enough. And it's not because I couldn't find the items. It's because they no longer carry the items. They haven't carried them since March. It's fucking July. Oh my God. It blows my mind. Now, most of the time, it doesn't blow my mind when people do stupid shit on YouTube, do stupid shit on DoorDash. That doesn't surprise me, but this does. This is a money-making motherfucking machine, DoorDash. And they got more IT guys probably than anybody on the planet does. I don't know, that was a stretch, but I feel like saying it. So what happened? Why didn't they know about this? And if they did know about this, why aren't they fixing it? And if they are fixing it, why isn't there a message for us? We will be updating the system to reflect, to help you as a Dasher be more profitable and maximize your earnings. Took me a while to come up with this video because I wanted to make sure that I was in a good mood, because it's going to put me in a bad mood to talk about this. They better fix it by fall. Because in the fall, I don't know if I'm going to be staying a Top Dasher for the month with the 70 AR. I don't know. If I get the 3-year program, maybe. If I get that, I don't know I don't know. But what I do know is this. I depended on Shop and Delivers for Top Dasher during the winter. And it was wonderful. They sent them to me non-stop at 20% AR. 14% AR. Well, 14 was a weird one because I barely went there, but it was 20 to 40%. Just, I loved it. The better pay, the shorter miles, the fun in the store, Top Dasher stats. I was like, boom, baby. Couldn't wait to get that email on Monday to verify it. I hope that's still there in the fall, because I don't know what's going to happen with this 3-tier program. But worse than that, if we have to wait in line during the holidays to a regular cashier, you guys know what I'm talking. It can't just be my market that's like that. I used to see these videos all the time during the pandemic. There's no cashiers. They got 20 lines like Walmart, but only one cashier. But they got all these self-checkouts just waiting on you. We're not allowed to use those anymore? Do you really think I'm stepping my ass into fucking... Well, we don't go to Walmart anymore in my market. Myers, fucking Target, like a PetSmart. Well, PetSmart doesn't have checkouts here. Dollar General doesn't really bug me because their self-checkout's constantly broke. You give it a Walgreens doesn't have a self-checkout either. But the ones that do, they need them. And we're not allowed to use them? I'm not going in. I can't. There's no fucking way. Sometimes I'll take a shop and deliver for $10 going for 4 miles because I'm bored. It'd be fun to go into an air conditioner store. It'd be fun to just do it. And you know what? It's all good. But I'm not going in there if I can't self-checkout, because then I got to wait in line for 20 to 40 minutes for an item? For an item. You want me to wait with all those baskets of fucking 50 ho-hos, 15 bags of chips, 12 bags of tampons, and 14 cans of beer when I got a pregnancy test? Are you seriously selling? Is it? I hope they update this, because that does. What are you supposed to do with that? How many other signs do you think that'll create? Or how many acceptance rates at 0%? Shop and Deliver is a big deal on Dash and Deliver. They got plenty of them. And most people like them because they benefit you. Short mileage, better pay, better perks, air conditioning, hell of a view, if you feel me. All that good stuff. You get to walk, a little exercise, it's fucking nice. But I'm not doing it if I gotta stand there for 20 to 40 minutes. No. That squishes up your $10 payout to minus 10. It's basically losing $20 because you could be doing something else while you're waiting in line for $10 for an hour. Oh my God. There's no way I'm the only one that sees this. But I may be the only one that's bringing it up. I don't know. Now, I know that one of the other channels here was talking about something where he's been getting signed off a lot. Mike's delivered. Oh, God, I did it again. Oh, my God. My mind is such mush with this right now. I'm not thinking straight, so I'm probably going to have to cut this one short. It's only going to be about 20 minutes long. But no, is that not aggravating for you guys that you can't be an independent contractor if they're telling you how to perform the job? That's like telling you to drive the speed limit. Have you ever noticed DoorDash doesn't do that? They don't tell you to drive the speed. They're not monitoring your speed yet. But they're not telling you to do that. They're not telling you to pack your basket a certain way. Don't forget to put the bread on top in the child carrier. Don't put it down with the pop. They're not doing that, are they? Not that I've seen. They don't tell you how to pack your car, do they? Not that I've seen. They don't tell you, do not accept Shop and Delivers if your air conditioning is not working in your car for the ice cream might melt. This one is about 18 miles long. They don't do that, do they? So why are they telling you to skip the self-checkout? I have one theory. I don't know if it holds any water, but this is the only one that I can come up with. Are there so many Dashers in the markets now doing Shop and Delivers that we're flooding the self-checkouts, and the stores are getting complaints from regular customers? Because we all have to have our barcode scanned, or, well, that's kind of going away, isn't it? The barcode being scanned? I don't know. I had to do it a lot today, though. So I'm going to stick with it. But isn't it funny how we don't have a reason other than we can assume one? We shouldn't be doing that. We should not be assuming why that is. Because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. And right now, that's the only thing I can do. There's no solid reason that I can think of other than we're clogging up their self-checkouts. That's the one I can come up with. Either that or a lot of Dashers have been like dashing trader into thieves. Maybe a lot of them are acting like they'll put something in the basket for themselves, and instead of buying it for themselves, they'll stick it in with the order. Or maybe they're not scanning in all the items when they check out. Oh, I've had cashiers do that too, so I don't know. Help! Torp out.